The Legal Soul of Taxation, authored by Respicius Mwijage, Senior Advocate and Tax Consultant. The Legal Soul of Taxation.
Every great nation is built not upon gold or oil, but upon the discipline of its citizens to contribute to the common good. In Tanzania, that discipline is called taxation, the legal soul of civilization.
Taxation transforms private wealth into public welfare and personal responsibility into national progress. It funds the classrooms that teach our children, the hospitals that preserve life, and the courts that uphold justice. To pay tax is to participate in the construction of the republic itself. Every legitimate tax system must be anchored in law. Without law, taxation becomes extortion. With it, revenue collection becomes an act of justice. Article 138 of the Constitution vests in Parliament the power to impose and regulate taxes. No tax may be levied except under the authority of an Act of Parliament. From this foundation arise Tanzania's fiscal pillars: the Income Tax Act, the VAT Act, the Tax Administration Act, the Excise Act, and the Customs Act, a symphony of fiscal governance ensuring fairness and predictability. The Tanzania Revenue Authority, established in 1996, unified fragmented departments into one professional body, the custodian of the Republic's fiscal lifeblood. Its mandate: assess, collect, educate, protect, and advise. Yet with great power comes great responsibility. The TRA's strength is not measured only by what it collects, but by how honorably it does so. The self-assessment regime entrusts citizens with liberty under law. It is the state saying, "We trust you to be honest, but we verify." Under this system, taxpayers declare their own income and liabilities, transforming compliance into a moral contract. True voluntary compliance is born when taxpayers see fairness in administration. Where ignorance prevails, professionals guide. Where disputes arise, the law provides remedies through the TRA, TRAB, TRAT, and the Court of Appeal. A tax system that collects without fairness raises revenue but erodes legitimacy. The true measure lies not in how much it demands, but in how equitably it demands it. Equity ensures similar cases are treated alike and justice applies to all. The power to tax is not the power to destroy, but the power to sustain. Due process is the soul of fair taxation. Every taxpayer must be heard, every decision justified. The 21st century has turned paper into platforms. Systems like iTax, TANSIS, and EFDs define a new era of accountability. Technology brings transparency and speed, but justice must remain human. The digital TRA merges precision with principle, ensuring efficiency guided by ethics. In a borderless economy, taxation becomes a dialogue between nations. Double taxation agreements protect both investors and sovereignty. These treaties prevent double taxation, attract investment, and safeguard Tanzania's rightful revenue. The challenge: balance domestic law with international obligations. Defend sovereignty while enabling cooperation. Between law and commerce lies a fragile frontier where misunderstanding breeds conflict. In that frontier stands the legal and tax advisor, interpreter of fiscal justice. Professional guidance prevents disputes before they arise. Ethical counsel ensures honesty in every transaction. Each correct filing strengthens national finance. Each fair argument refines jurisprudence. A system cannot thrive on statutes alone. It needs trust. When compliance is born from understanding, taxation becomes a badge of citizenship. Fairness, education, and technology must unite to build voluntary compliance. The taxpayer must be treated as a partner in governance, not an adversary of the state. The greatest triumph of any tax system is not the revenue it collects, but the trust it inspires. Taxation is more than numbers. It is justice, discipline, and civic maturity. When law, integrity, and understanding meet, taxation ceases to be a burden and becomes a shared act of nation building.